promoting club values abroad. I have a target. If I'm going to use my time to do CSR for me in the business sense will not return my investments. Diba? It will just cost me a lot of time. But if you're going to look at it long term, let's use pharmaceutical companies. They do research. Long term yan. So you need to really invest para to be able, kasi in the future, it's not only you who's going to earn from it. Other communities also. Maybe by the time na tumubo na yung mga punong itinanim sa tree bank namin, Club Balay Isabel won't be there anymore. But the trees are there. Your kids, the families of your kids will be able to appreciate it, especially Taal. Your families, your future families will be able to appreciate it. Did I answer?
One question. There's one actual experience that we've had. May dalawang government hospitals sa Region 2 province na pumunta sa amin kasi we're selling equipments sa hospitals, and these are instruments to monitor dengue patients for complete blood count. Basically, palaging konting-konti lang pumupuntang pasyente sa hospital na because everything is done manually. So the tendency to do errors is very big. So they came to us because I was once a speaker in that place through the Philippine Association of Medical Technologists, and they learned that I have roots in that place. So naglakas loob sila to come to us here in Makati. Dala-dala nila yung pera nila nakasako. They only have a budget of 700,000 pesos. The instrument costs 1.6 million. And they came to our office and told us, you know, yung lugar na yon, gusto naming i-automate yung pag-monitor ng dengue para mapabilis at mas maging accurate. And the only thing was, I had the power to decide because I'm part of the executive team. So, ang sabi, nag-isip ako na matagal kasi bawal yun. Bawal yun sa amin na baguhin ang pricing. Ang inisip ko, gaano kadaming tao ang makikinabang kapag ka nagpalugi kami ng 800,000 pesos. And for how long? Yung sinasabi ni Vons kanina. That happened 5 years ago. Ngayon, binabalikan. So, in a sense, nag-agree ako. I signed it. Naiuwi nila yung instrument. We supported the installation, the training, and everything. We went back 2 years ago doon sa hospital. Ang dami-dami ng tao because all the doctors were saying very reliable na yung results nila, nakatulong ng malaki, at it gave us a good feeling because in a sense, yung loss na yon that was about 800,000 turned out to be a very big help in that community. Dalawang government hospitals yung nangyaring yun. The thing was, it became a trend. Nagre-referan sila. Nagkukwentuhan sila na itong company nito pwede niyong puntahan. And in the end, it became a blessing. It became a blessing because ano tutulungan? Government hospitals. Ang nagiging final recipient, classes C, D, and E. Yung talagang halos walang perang pang monitor. And sometimes I get emotional because of this, because this, for me, is what having a business means, especially now that I'm beginning to learn and understand the concept of corporate social responsibility. So, at some point, may konting investment, but long-term, malaki yung return.
Regarding dun sa second question na ibang school walang CSR, bakit tayo paano ko kayo ma-convince to implement CSR sino school yung walang CSR in the classroom, or for example, we are very proud that kanina yung sa talk sa opening message ni Father Niebres that sabi niya, di ba, yung medyo naunahan tayo ng Thailand because sila konti na lang yung poor families nila doon, bakit tayo marami pa rin. siguro ang sagot doon is kulang yung CSR natin. That is why the Ateneo is engaging through a lot of efforts, because our main goal here is we attack poverty challenge. And through what? Through CSR. And through what? Through our personal contribution. Because we cannot do CSR if we ourselves cannot contribute. Because we cannot work as a team kung per individual hindi mo i-contribute yung sarili mo personally. So probably we are more blessed that this school is really uplifting the word CSR, not just a name, but to be a practice to the whole units that we have, not just here in the Metro Manila, but also sa lahat ng may Ateneo system sa atin. So I think it must all start with our personal contribution regarding the CSRs, so that we can have a whole bunch of Ateneo guys doing some CSR, and at least it would lessen and we would be attacking poverty challenge in a good way. So yun.
I think it's also good to emphasize that based on their sharings earlier, no, it's not just money, no, that was the driver, no, for them to conduct the activities, no. It's their belief, no, in what they're doing. It's the availability of people, okay. It's the principles behind the value of implementing CSR. Of course, resources are required, no? Maybe sa experience nila Von, it's quite expensive, no? But I think in the long run, no, if we can only measure it, no? And by the way, no, even I am an accounting teacher, even in accounting, we are trying already to measure. We have what we call responsibility accounting. Although the science is not yet fully defined, we're trying to measure in money and financial terms the value of doing governance or corporate social responsibility, no? Although at present, no, we cannot fully quantify it in terms of return, no? But I think, as what Robert was saying, in the long run, there was a return, no? But maybe not quantified in terms of financial gain ultimately, but maybe in terms of goodwill, no? Okay, after that, okay, they are recognized as a company, and maybe in those other, in the way that they sell their other products, they are recognized, and in the process, they might have an increase in sales. Although there was no tracking of that, no? But we can say that the return is not only tangible and expressed in terms of money, no? There can be other returns, and we can see from their own sharing and from their conviction and from the actual experiences they had, many benefits came from their involvement in corporate social responsibility. I think we should also take note that earlier Crisant was saying that they did a lot of activities with practically no cost on the part of the student council, no? They just did mobilize people, and from there, people started to give donation. In a way, they did leverage with the funds of other people, not necessarily their own, no? So maybe for some organization, it is costly. Maybe for some, it's not, no? Okay. But what is certain in their sharing is that there was a good return, okay? Not only in terms of tangible profit, but many other things. Okay, so thank you very much for participating in this session. Before we end, two announcements. One is for those who have this attendance tag sheets. You are encouraged to drop in your number in your ID. There is a box outside of the room. For those who were and you are students, there are attendance sheets outside. And the last is we request you to take a picture with our storytellers. Okay, our class picture for this session. Thank you very much, and we thank our storytellers for the sharing. So picture taking muna tayo dito. Oo. And then after the picture taking, we can take our merienda downstairs, no? We also encourage you to visit the booths downstairs, no? So if you are interested in some of what they've shared and in the other activities at the school,